Our modeling takes into consideration both firmographic and technographic data. In order to begin our quantification, we simulate the next year 10,000 times using our event catalog of different types of events and their associated impacts. We have two types of events in our catalog: systemic and targeted events. Systemic events are events that can affect multiple companies at one time, while targeted reflects events that can affect your specific organization based on input and threat intelligence. Now, what you're going to see in this report is only the financial impacts associated with ransomware and extortion. In order to quantify these costs, we break down the costs related to this type of event. In this case, the costs related to the payment itself, aka the extortion, and costs associated with data leakage or data loss. We also take into consideration the costs of business interruption. As a benchmark, we've provided the global average loss per ransomware event. This, of course, varies taking into consideration other aspects of a company, such as company size, industry, and geographic location. For the report, Cover detects the digital footprint by identifying technologies, third-party services, and security posture of your company. This allows us to reflect your specific organization's probability to suffer a loss. Here you can see a small preview of the digital footprint that Cover Scan was able to identify and recognize. Next, Cover will provide a snapshot of your annual risk exposure. This gives you a bit of insight into our simulations and an understanding of more extreme and more common outcomes of the simulations. Insights include the probability of your company experiencing a ransomware attack, your company's average financial exposure, and lastly, the tail end case, which represents an extreme event found in our event catalog, representing a 1% chance of financial loss amounting to this amount or more. These numbers can help build out a fuller perspective of cyber risk and can be considered when deciding a company's cyber risk strategy. When deciding how these numbers matter to your organization, some questions you may ask yourself are: how risk averse is our company? What is our current risk appetite, and how did we decide? What is our target risk for the next year? Moreover, the additional risk perspectives section can be used to see if you currently meet your targets for next year. As cybersecurity increasingly becomes more focused on cyber risk management, we've got your needs in mind. In this section, we show you cost savings your organization can benefit from by improving security controls and offer a deeper dive into how to better achieve these goals. Additionally, Cover is the only cyber risk quantification company that has extensive access to data related to cyber insurance from analyzing millions of companies provided by our insurance clients. We can provide the most accurate data related to your company's cyber insurance coverage and costs benchmarked to other similar companies. This insight is found in this section of the report. Cover can help you understand different types of actions that can be taken to reach the best value for money for your organization. Lastly, we give you a small sneak peek into our event catalog and show you the types of scenarios that could have impacted a company, matching your company's firmographic and technographic parameters. This report is a small look into the full reporting capabilities Cover provides to customers, which include the same types of insights for business interruption, third-party service failures, third-party liability, data theft and privacy, regulation and compliance, and more. Ultimately, allowing a business to understand their full financial exposure due to cyber risk. Along with this information, Cover provides risk transfer and mitigation strategies. To learn more about Cover, reach out to us at www.cover.com.